Jamie Carragher has urged the current crop of professional footballers to hold off on having kids so that they can focus on their game without any distractions. Carragher, who married his childhood sweetheart Nicola Hart in July 2005, has 2 children, one boy called James and one girl called Mia. The former Liverpool star said he loves the fact his son saw him play and cherishes the time they celebrated on the pitch together after winning the 2012 League Cup. However, he believes professional footballers, including his own son, should wait until their 30s to have children so they can focus on their game. Carragher shared his thoughts with Jamie Carragher, Ian Wright, Gary Neville and J.J. Watt in the latest episode of Stick to Football, brought to you by Sky Bet. The former Liverpool star said, "I do love the fact that my son not saw me play, can remember going to games, and at a cup final at the end. He was actually on the pitch, I think it was in 2012, towards the end of my career. It is something nice to look back on. But I always think now, as a player, my advice to my kids is to have kids, not as late as possible, but to almost get to your 30s. Especially my son who's a professional footballer now. You can really focus on your game with no distractions, but it is something I do like, the fact that he's seen me and does remember some games." Watt agreed with Carragher, claiming he walked from the NFL to be the best father he could possibly be, as he felt dividing his time and energy between the sport and his child wouldn't benefit anyone. "I'm really enjoying life after the NFL. I think I also partially planned for it in my head because I've heard so many former teammates and athletes talk about how difficult it is. So, I've tried to set myself up for success in surrounding myself with the right people and also coming to terms with the fact that it was coming to an end when it was. And I think being able to walk away on your own terms makes it easier. I consciously did that. I could have certainly played a few more years if I'd wanted to, but I felt like when I knew my time was coming to an end, I didn't want anybody else to tell me I had to go. I wanted to be the one to decide. Having a son was a big part for me as to why I retired. Being a father is a massive great thing in this world, and I wanted to be the best father I can possibly be. I know myself, I know how much time and energy I commit to playing football, and I didn't want to have to make decisions every day. Am I going to watch a little extra film or am I going to play at the play set with my son? I had my son in the middle of the season last year, and I played 10 games after he was born, and I had 10 sacks in 10 games. It was really, really cool. The game after he was born, I had 2 sacks, and it was really special." Carragher's son James signed his first professional contract with Wigan in 2021 before moving to Inverness on loan during the 2023 January transfer window. James followed in his father's footsteps by spending several years in the Liverpool youth ranks before moving to the Ticks 2017. Prior to signing his first professional contract, James captained the U18 side to glory in the Professional Development League. However, James, who made his senior debut for the club in an EFL Cup clash against Hull City, struggled for minutes. As a result, the youngster went out on loan after signing a new 2-year deal with Wigan in April last year. James, who is just 21 years old, will now finish the 2023 to 2024 campaign on loan at Inverness.